with you at all. Like, it's cool, but I probably won't do no songs with you or nothing. But he invited us over, and he was actually dope in person. He rapped for us. He showed us some of his work, some of his videos. Was rapping unreleased songs, and I was like, this dude is way better than I thought he was. Actually seeing him do his art like live in front of me, I was kind of blown away by his talent. So I was like, hey, we got to collab. He was down with it, and that's how Unique came.
Yeah, I was just listening to that earlier while I was walking the dog in the park, and it was one of those, everything I was listening to, I was kind of paying extra attention to everything that you were doing, knowing I was about to talk to you and trying to pick up different things. But that one, he came in and I was like, that motherfucker's good.
He's really, you would think, you listen to Unique, you would think that's his song and I'm featuring on it, but that's my song. Even though he showed up, that's not even the right beat though either. We actually had a beat for this song, but I didn't buy the beat right away because I didn't know if Cap would like it. But he came and he loved the beat. He literally wrote the hook and his verse in probably 20 or 30 minutes. It was crazy to see how fast he works. He heard the beat, wrote the hook and the verse to it, and we recorded the song, I believe, but I went to go buy the beat and it just got exclusively sold, so I was very upset. We had to do a new beat. My dude EV, whose studio I go to, actually recreated a beat around our vocals, so, and that's how Unique came. It's a very unique song, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's it like when somebody comes on and tries to steal the show? When you hear that, do you kind of just completely rewrite what you're doing and try to go harder? Does that
for sure,
that competition kick in?
Oh,
oh shit, gotta show up.
Yeah, 100%. You can't go harder than me on my own song. Like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not a petty type person. We're like, no, it's not like I would never work with somebody who I think was a better artist than me or who could give me a run for my money or whatever.
Right.
But a person like even Young Cap, who I was working with, I redid my verse probably 2 or 3 times. I had something at first, and then Evie and Cap were both like, oh yeah, we like it, or whatever. But I was like, nah, this is trash compared to what I just heard. Right. So I ended up rewriting it a couple times.
This is something I'm about to steal from Hot Ones. You watch Hot Ones?
No, but I've
seen. They make
seen.
everybody eat chicken wings.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, I know what it is.
They have a segment on there that they call it Deep Dive, where they just do a quick run through your Instagram. They flash a picture of your Instagram. You kind of give a quick 1-2 on what else is behind the picture, what's behind the post.
Okay.
Just from that thumbnail there, that's the bridge on over, what is that, Forest Hills Boulevard?
Is that in Bedford? I have no idea where I was, bro. I was in Bedford somewhere.
Bedford? It's one of those, my park senses kicked in. But what's this video about?
Man, that video is called On the Way. I don't remember when I dropped that. Probably 2017. Probably somewhere 2017 I dropped it.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, it's a dope video. It actually started because EC Mar, shout out EC Mar, started a challenge, and then I started writing a verse for it, and then I turned it into On the Way because it just, I don't know.
The next one, we already touched on it, but how does that one make you feel? Do you kind of just go back to the scene of the video?
Yes, man, I loved shoot. That was probably my favorite video to shoot. Just because we in a drop top Benz, he pulled the Benz up, had his Magnum car. That was a super dope experience, man.
What's the last one we got here? What video is this from?
That's from Set It Off. That is Brett Vance holding the camera. I jumped over the fence. It was all muddy. I was kind of fucking up my brother boots. My bad. I cleaned them. But that was a dope video also. Y'all need to go watch that, play that, because it only got like 500 views, which is blowing my mind. Because it did pretty well stream-wise, so.
And this transitions to my next question. Looks like a little bit of performance action. What's it like performing your music on stage?
It's dope, man. I just appreciate that people will come out to see local artists still. Like, I appreciate that the fan factor isn't dying down, or however you want to put it. I just am happy that I can perform in front of people. Like I still get a little nervous or whatever, but once I start rapping, that's over with. Like I don't get nervous while I'm rapping, just before I hit the stage. But I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm trying to get more shows. I would love to get more shows. If anybody hears this and want to book me for a show, just tell me, I'll show up. You ain't even gotta book me, just call me, you know.
And what's your favorite part? Is it the making of the music, releasing it, or performing it?
Man, I don't know. That's a good question, man. Wow. Let's see. I would say my favorite part would probably be making it. Nah, I can't say that. Releasing it, performing it. Performing is probably my favorite part, actually. Because even if we say performing is me rapping for people, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if we were just sitting here, me rapping for you, that's me performing. That's probably my favorite thing to do, is show somebody else what I created. Making the music is stressful. Releasing it is stressful. I would say performing it is the least stressful. So, that's probably my favorite.
You mentioned a line in there. The last couple rappers that I've done, I've had a little segment that I've tripped. I can't wait to release the one of Nuke. It's I pulled 3 songs, lyrics from their songs, to see how well do you know your lyrics. Would you say you know yours pretty well?
100%.
Solid?
100%.
Nuke went 0 for 3 on his.
Oh, really?
I went deep enough into Nuketown, which he hasn't listened to in forever, and it was great because Kip was sitting over there off camera, and he was sitting here, and then the last one, he's like, oh man, that's and then you hear Kip over there, he's like, I know it. I'm like, do we need to have a lifeline? Do we need to have a lifeline?
That's funny.
In previous ones, I've pulled out and actually written them and just said them out loud, which also makes it harder. But since we scheduled this one so quick, I'm going to play a couple quick snippets, and if you could finish the next line after it.
That's easy. I got it. That's easy.
You got it?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Everybody says 100%.
Seriously.
I think only one person, I think Ken Archie was the only one on the podcast that hit 100%.
I got it.
Let's see, what do we got here? This one seems better. So whenever I stop it, you gotta tell me the next line.
You couldn't get my swag through any operation. Too many observations. I seen a lot of faking. Too many smiling faces and secret conversations. Yeah, World Series.
Oh, it's right from the beginning. Damn.
I was gonna say.
I want to say that you're right because you went on for like 8 ones, and that was World Series. I picked that one because you got the Indian shirt.
Wow, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Let's go with.
My hands are shit. I don't see this on camera. I got out my hands.
I'm up in my duffel, I hustle, I struggle, I juggle, I'm moving in circuits. I'm bred for the business, I've never been nervous. And people gon' know when the greatest emerges. Swagging my style and rocking the town. Your bitches be thinking that I'm Mr. Perfect. Traveling miles for money and pounds. I hustle, I get it because I deserve it.
So what's all in this thing?
Set It Off. With Jay Work.
And let's see how well you know your lyrics, sir.
But don't know shit about percussions. Fuck is you talking about? They making minimum wage. Yeah.
But don't know shit about percussions. Fuck is you talking about? They making minimum wage. And we just be hitting them plays and
killing the stage. These enemies snakes gotta go. I just want your head off, nigga. I ain't about to play around with it. I'm the motherfucking goat. These niggas ghost. Ring up the ring. I'm a hedgehog niggas. I'm a hedgehog niggas. And they gotta face it. I'm cold as your basement. You don't want to face it. I'll talk that right there. But yeah, you know.
You definitely didn't know that one at all. I let it run just because it's such a good song and you were completely right on every